You know, Mr. Imaginary Cameraman, I never thought I'd be one of those guys that hits the gym bright and early in the morning. It turns out I was correct. Oh, hello everyone, Brian Richards here. I apologize. You caught me talking to my imaginary cameraman, but I know you came here to learn a self-working card trick. And the trick I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain to you, but I really can't explain it to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of these tricks that when you do it, just do what I do. It will work for you, but it doesn't really explain it because it's one of those math tricks that, in fact, I probably need many of you to comment below and explain it to me. So if you want to do that, please do. I'd love to understand the math perhaps behind this trick. But if you have a regular deck of cards, get it out and let's get into today's tutorial. For this trick, you're going to need 4 kings, there they are, and you're going to need 16 cards. So I got 4, 8, and then we have 12, and then 16, and then get rid of the rest of the cards. Now here's what you're going to do. You're going to spread the cards on the table, and you're going to invite a volunteer to take the 4 kings and to put them face up anywhere they want. They can put them face up anywhere amongst these 16 cards, like so. Then you're going to gather the cards together, just like that. And then you give the deck to your volunteer. This is what's amazing. You invite them to shuffle, and they can shuffle it anyway. They can shuffle overhand shuffle, like so. This is what's so amazing. They can do a riffle shuffle, like so. As many riffle shuffles as they want. They can also do a Hindu shuffle, if they know a Hindu shuffle. And they can do cuts. They can do cuts if they want. Doesn't really matter. And then here's what's amazing. You're going to actually take, and you're going to divide the cards. So we're going to take 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 over here. And we invite them to choose one of the 2 piles. It's totally up to them. We're going to flip it. So let's say they choose this pile. We'll flip it. And then we're going to actually do an interweave shuffle, which means we're going to start with one card and then the other card from the other packet. But we can start with this one or this one. Again, it's totally in their control. So let's say they want to start with this packet. We go one and the other, and then back and forth. And we're just interweaving the 2 packets of cards, thoroughly shuffling these cards even more, like so, just like that. And again, we invite them to cut it if they want to. They can cut it several times. Doesn't really matter. And then the next thing actually that we're going to do is give them a choice. We're going to take 2 at a time, and we can either flip them or we can deal them like that. So let's say they want to flip the next 2. Maybe they want to deal. Maybe they want to deal. Maybe they want to flip the next 2. Maybe they want to flip them again. Maybe they want to deal. Maybe they want to deal. Maybe they want to flip. Just like that. Again, you can see the cards. They're extremely mixed up. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to deal 4 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. All the way like so until we deal out all the cards, just like this. Now we're going to take the opposite hands, and we're going to either put one packet underneath or above. It's totally up to them. So let's say they want to put this packet, they can either put it above or below. Maybe they want to put it below. And then same thing here. We can put this packet underneath or this packet above. Maybe they say they want to put this packet above, just like that. The last thing we do is invite them to choose one of the 2 packets and to turn it upside down. Maybe we turn this one upside down like so, and we give it a nice little shuffle like that. There we go. As you can see, they are well mixed up like this. Now here's the crazy thing. Even with all the shuffling, it was totally in their control. With a snap of the finger, check it out, all of the cards will fix themselves except for the 4 face-up kings. How crazy is that? Isn't that amazing? I love this trick, and it's totally self-working, and like I said, I'll explain it to you. You just do the actions in the order that I show them to you. It'll work for you, but it really doesn't explain much because, of course, well, it's a math thing, and I don't understand that part of it. So, again, let's get back into it. For this, you're going to need your 4 kings. You can use 4 queens or 4 of any kind. And then you're going to need 16 cards. You spread the other 16 cards face down. These get placed face up wherever they want, and it's totally in their control. Then you gather the cards like so, and this is what's amazing. You give them the packet, and they can do an overhand shuffle. It's going to change. It's going to change, the positioning of the kings, but it doesn't matter. They can do an overhand shuffle. They can do a riffle shuffle like so. They can cut it. They can do Hindu shuffle. This is the part that blows me away. It doesn't really matter. Now, once this is done, what you're going to do is you're going to divide the packet into 10 cards each. So deal 10 on one side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then take the remaining 10 cards and put them over here. Now, what you're going to do is invite the volunteer to choose one of the 2 packets that they want to turn upside down. So let's say they pick this packet, we turn that upside down. And then you're going to do the interweave thing, but again, they even have a choice. We can start with this card, or we can start with this card. It's totally up to them. So maybe they want to start with this one. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We go back and forth like this, interweaving the cards. And you explain that this is just further shuffling up those cards. Now this is so amazing. But now what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the packet. If you want, you can have them cut it a couple times. It doesn't really matter. They can cut it as long as they complete the cuts. The cutting doesn't change anything, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the packets and you can say, look, we can deal 2 at a time, face up, or we could do a flip, okay? And it's totally in their control. Maybe the first one they want to do a flip. Maybe they want to do another flip. Maybe they want to deal. Maybe they want to deal. Deal. The next 2 they want to flip. Next 2 they want to flip. Maybe they want to deal. Flip, and then deal, just like that. This is so amazing. Then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to deal a 4-hand game like you're dealing 4 hands, but you're going to start with the packet to your left, and then the one far away from you, and then the one to the right, and then the one towards you. And you're just going to continue to deal out all the cards just like this, in this order, just like that. Then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to take the opposite hands and you're going to invite them. Say, look, we can put this packet either underneath or above, and it doesn't matter. Let's say they want to put this packet on top. And the same thing here, we can go underneath or above. Maybe they want to go underneath. And then the last thing to do is invite them to choose one of the 2 packets and to turn it face up. So let's say they choose this packet. You're just going to shuffle them together like so. Now here's the thing. If you see a card that's not a king here, what you want to do, just so that the trick looks the most clean, is you want to turn the packet facing the other way, because that means that when you spread them, only the kings will be seen, and I think that's the best way to end this trick. So once this is all done, it's all done. It really is complete. Like, it's amazing. You can snap your finger, wiggle your fingers, say your magic words, whatever, and then spread all the cards and show that all the cards, once again, are face down except for the 4 face-up kings. And that, my friends, is right there a really great miracle. Isn't that amazing? I mean, with them shuffling all different ways, you give the volunteer so many choices, and it seems like it could go different ways. And you can even, at times, show the packet of cards with the cards all mixed up, kings facing one way, the other way. But still, in the end, it all works out. And it really is amazing. So, if you enjoyed this trick, and I hope you did, do hit like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And do also share my channel with some budding magicians, perhaps in your family, or maybe a coworker who's really getting into magic. But seriously, I'm so grateful that you're here. And now go. Seriously, go and be amazing.